You all are welcome to Flick Scores.
It's Flick Scores.
My people, it's your boy EK Bang, and I am back again with another review. And the movie I'm going to be reviewing today is actually a movie that we all love, and we have actually been watching. I know most of us actually know this franchise. It had a game. It was a movie that, as a young boy or as a young girl, growing up, we loved it because of the soundtrack. The soundtrack was so nice. We used to use it for kacha kacha. So those of you that are not Nigerians, it's a Nigerian game, police and thief, where one person acts or one group acts as police and the other people act as thieves. So we used to use that sound, while growing up. So this movie has actually been coming in parts, the same way we have Fast X, the same way we have Fast and Furious, the same way we have John Wick. This movie actually comes in part, and this movie is portrayed by one of the greatest actors to me that's ever, graced the screen. So, without further ado, I would go straight into the movie review, and I'll tell you the movie I'll be reviewing today. So, the movie I'll be reviewing today is Mission Impossible. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, wonderful movie. So yeah, I'm going to, like I always do, I'm going to go straight into the movie review, like I do storyline, visuals, all my techniques, everything I use to review my movies. I'm going to go straight into it now. Okay, guys, so I'm going to go straight into the storyline, and like I told you, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part One. Now, so I would give you guys the storyline and also give you guys some things about the movie, how well it did in the box office, and So yeah, so Ethan Hunt, our guy now, and the IMF team must track down a terrifying new weapon that threatens all of humanity if it falls into the wrong hands. Now, with the control of the future and the fate of the world at stake, a deadly race around the globe begins, confronted by a mysterious, all powerful enemy. Now, Ethan is forced to consider that nothing can matter more than the mission, not even the lives of those he care about. So, you know who this guy is. That is why the movie is named Mission Impossible. Missions that you don't even think that, man, can this go through? Ethan Hunt would pull through. So, this Mission Impossible. What do I feel about the storyline? Now, watching uh, the movie, the storyline for the movie had a very wonderful storyline. I loved how they brought in, other movies that have franchise. I have seen even in Fast and Furious where they brought in technology like digitalized whatever, trying to mess up with them. Do you get me? Like AIs and shit. So this Dead Reckoning has the same effect now, but this guy, this whatever entity is mad. You get me? And the storyline makes more sense. I've actually never faulted any Mission Impossible movie, and I'm not going to be doing that now because I loved the movie. The storyline was, it was direct. There was one mission. They had to bring down this enemy that's about to like take over the world, and this enemy is not like we can't even, at first we could not even see this guy. It's whatever, an AI or whatever, but he has like as devil always has demons. So he has this guy named Gabriel who is actually pulling through, pulling through everything, and is making things difficult for Ethan Hunt and the IMF team. Now, I'm going to be going straight into when this movie was released, and also how much the budget for this movie and how much it did in the box office. So, the release date was 14th of July 2023 in Nigeria. Director Christopher Macquarie. The budget for this movie was about 291 million USD. It was distributed by Paramount Pictures, adapted from Mission Impossible, obviously, cinematography by Fraser Taggart. So now, how did this movie do in the box office? Now, for a movie for 291 million USD in the box office, we're seeing about 370 million USD. So yeah, it did well. And the Rotten Tomatoes is 96%. So basically, people are loving this movie. I'm not saying because everyone is loving this movie, I should love the movie also. But man, guys, I loved this movie from the beginning of the movie to the end. I didn't waste my money. It was wonderful. So yeah, the storyline for the movie, like I told you, what's about. Ethan Hunt has to, you know, Tom Cruise, our guy, he has to scale through all these things. Lost some friends, or lost a friend, and you know this guy now. His heart is, and when he puts his mind to a mission, he must always try to save the world and also save his friends. But in this movie, he wasn't able to save one, but wonderful. So storyline for this movie, straight into it, no play. I would give it a solid 19. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, solid 19. So I'm going to be going straight into the cast and delivery. So yeah, guys, going straight into the cast and delivery, we have Tom Cruise as Ethan Hunt, and we have Hayley Atwell as Grace, Rebecca Ferguson as Elsa Faust, and we have Vanessa Kirby as Alana Mitsopolis. Okay, and we have Esai Morales as Gabriel, and we have Simon Pegg as Benji, my guy. So, guys, I'm just going to pick some of them quickly so I don't waste much time. Tom Cruise. Oh, jeez, this guy. We were hearing rumors like he's not going to be in the franchise anymore. I don't want to see that, please, because this guy brings something different. It's going to be like a new Mission Impossible if he actually is out of the franchise. So please let us vote for Tom Cruise to keep on being Mission Impossible and being Ethan Hunt. Kill the role. In fact, everything. Now going on to this new lady who was introduced to the franchise, Hayley Atwell as Grace, mad thief. This lady will steal from you and you would not even know exactly what the franchise wanted, what they wanted to add, and they got it. She actually killed it perfectly. Now, going on to our lovely Elsa Force. This lady maybe say she go die today, tomorrow go yes say she dey alive. Same thing happened here, so we wonderful. Ethan's most trusted, his paddy for life. Yeah, she killed the role. Vanessa Kirby, arms dealer, criminal, killed the role totally. So without wasting much time, yeah, and I also loved this guy, Esa Morales, who acted as Gabriel.
Six cars.
So guys, like I said, cast and delivery, every single one of these guys killed it. So cast and delivery, I'll be giving the cast and delivery an 18 over 20. Moving straight to the visuals. Like I told you, the cinematography was by um, Fraser Taggart. Wonderful guy. In fact, this movie is Mission Impossible. So we are bent to see some kind film trick, and he made this happen because it's Mission Impossible, and we know this movie always shows us some extreme stunts, and he killed this. The visuals for this movie was on point from from when they were in the desert to the beginning of the movie when he went to rescue Elsa and get the first key. It was exceptional, wonderful. So visuals for this movie, not wasting time. I'll give it a solid 18. Now moving down to the costume and makeup, man, there's no much thing to say about costume. Like I didn't see any part that I did not like. Mission Impossible has always had this unique stuff to it about Ethan Hunt. Always, in fact, the IMF always looking like other people, like always getting marks and Ethan will just come into somewhere. he has already killed the person, or he has already destabilized the person that is supposed to be in that meeting, and he'll be that same person with a different mark. So I loved how they made that costume. The marks look so nice. I don't know how they did it, if it was the same person, but it looked nice. Costume, makeup, every single thing. The parts where they were actually shooting, and how people fell, how the bullets looked like, how the guns. It was so costume and makeup for Mission Impossible, a solid 20/20. I know you guys will be like, this is the first time I'm doing this, but man, it's worth it, man. So now straight down to sound. Ah, for this movie, the beginning of the movie where they showed us the submarine and gave us an insight of what the movie was about and what the keys were about. The tone, the music that was played in the background was so nice, and then they gave us that Mission Impossible anthem. You know that the dun, 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 but it was so wonderful. I didn't see any part where I felt like, this music, this sound is odd. I could hear every single thing. In fact, this movie, they killed it. That's why it's doing so well in box office, and also, has so much good reviews and ratings. So after watching this movie, I was so glad I did. It was wonderful. I would recommend this movie to every Flick Score lover and every Flick Score follower. Even if you're not following Flick Score, this is the time for you to subscribe, like, and comment. Please, guys, don't just pass. Please like, subscribe, comment. So yeah, Mission Impossible movie I would recommend to everyone. Go watch it. It's dope. So now moving straight to calculations. Yeah, let's go. So yeah, going straight to calculations, like I said, like we do it. So I calculate all this, and then I divide by 5. So I did not give sound, but I'll be infusing sound now. So I gave my storyline a 19, and I gave my cast and delivery an 18, visuals 18, costume and makeup a solid 20, sound an 18. So this will give me 93. That's a mad score. So now divide this by 5, and I get 18.6. But you know how we do it here in Flick Scores? There's no point. It is at an 18, a solid 18, guys. So yeah, Mission Impossible. When I review a movie and then you get to see 18, man, this is so, guys, it's a wonderful movie. It's not a movie you would regret. I don't think there's anyone that can come out and condemn this movie. But if there is, that is their opinion. Just like Flip Scores, it's an opinion-based channel where I get to give my opinions about movies I watch, and movies I want to rate, and movies I like. So, guys, it's your boy EK Banks, that original Igbo boy. The face of Flick Scores, and I am going to be bringing another review to you as soon as possible. I don't know if that's correct, but I know you guys understand what I'm trying to say. So, guys, please subscribe and also like. Signing out, EK Banks.